Alright folks, welcome back. So, off camera I did a little bit of work. I worked on our metal availability. You can see here I've gotten a little bit. Added a couple more hoppers and things of that nature around and about. And I just want to quickly walk you through everything that I've worked on off camera. It's not a whole lot, it's more just building up materials. But I've rearranged the terrain smasher to put it behind. What I discovered is that when I need cobble, it'll fill up quite quickly. But the other thing I want to be able to do is being able to get after gravel ore net. It's far faster to smash it with a hammer right here, so I can shut off the activator and just go to town for now with cobble gen. Number two, I've expanded the wheat farm to section 2. I've filled it all the way in except for the cactus. And what I'm about to work on next is to get the rest of the farms going here, as well as expand out to a cobble gen, or excuse me, a monster farm, to get us that set of resources starting to cook, as it were. And that's where I wanted to catch everyone up to. Today's projects we're also going to work on after we build this platform out a bit are to get the other path started with our line of quests here, if that makes sense. And I'll show you in a minute with the book to help it make a bit more sense. But I thought it'd be easy enough to get a expansion out here, number one, just so we can get the rest of our farms into play. It's far easier for me to use cobblestone right now, half slabs, because they're auto-generated. And I can save the wood for cooking stuff up with charcoal. And we could even consider moving our house out here. Oh, the other piece I discovered is that with shears, I had enough Invar to make a set of shears. Leaves are an excellent source of dirt, so I started using that to my advantage. And we're just kind of building up supplies and space right now. I feel that's kind of important here. Give ourselves a little bit more room to work. It would be nice to have a melon farm and all this other fancy stuff here. And just kind of keep building up our territory. We are going to have to get into bees fairly soon, but again, space was an issue. And resources are still a bit of an issue, and we need room to work. What I've noticed is in collecting the leaves, it takes me 2 cycles of 8 barrels just to smash it from 2 trees into dirt. So that's, we need a little bit more room on our barrel machinery, or our barrel setup. So we're going to do that today. And there was a comment from from an episode or 2 ago about fishing, which I'm definitely eager to check out. Is that it's apparently easier to fish if you fish straight up with the fishing pole. So we will go test that out for sure. And maybe even move our water setup around here in that back hill. That's kind of been in place for lack of space to move it to. And that's what the whole thing is here. We're just out of room to do things. So we need lots more platform space, and that's what I'm working on. And with cobblestone, it's far easier setup to fix here and do it that way right out the gate. I wondered if do we even have cobblestone fence in here? That might be cheaper than wood fence, or it's wall. Is it called? Yeah. So we can do cobblestone walls. And that's cheaper than fence to work with. The one piece we're still missing here is a block of grass to get animals, so I'm not quite sure where we're going to get that from yet. Because leather and all that would be nice, you know, some armor of some sort early on, but we're not having any luck yet. We'll try different things. And even may come up in a reward here with the food situation. Grass block of some sort. But the sheer fact that we can make stacks of cobblestone half slabs very quickly now is great. I would like to upgrade that chest to iron as resources permit, but there's far many more machines I would like to make first. Not the least of which is some automated farming, storage, and all of that goodness. And we'll go over to the book here in just a second. So let's get our... Oh wow, we really did use up quite a bit of that. Let's get some torches down here to make sure we don't create a glorified monster platform right this minute. Till we get ready with our dirt situation. Oops. Oh, and I didn't mean to do that either. Okay, let's put all this stuff up top for now. So let's see. So all this extra wheat and that we're getting, I got food for ages. I got lots of dirt to place down. And we're starting to get to the point where you can't keep up dirting all of it, so we need more capacity. That's really good news. So here we go with this guy. And this is exactly why I wanted 8 barrels worth. Or to double this amount. Because even our wheat is starting to get ahead. That's really good. So we'll be adding to that before long. Let's go over to the other side here and knock out the cactus. We'll have to... Oh! I also made more torches that I meant to put around here, because I was a little nervous about all the yellow X's. For right now. And I totally wanted to move our cactus farm, but I'm letting it grow in once or twice more here, just enough to give us a few cactuses to start as we make some sand. Now, oh, we need some torches along here, huh? Can never have too many torches, I suppose. Looks like we got a mob spawner right there. Okay. Close you back in. Any of these places we do not need to access frequently, we're just going to leave be. So here we go with this guy. Let's get all the dirt harvested up. Here we go. And, oh, more stuff ready to go. So, you know, Farmer Bill here has got his work cut out for him. Didn't I just harvest carrots? I just didn't loot them. And, of course, all the excess seeds will be really good for us to use later on. Kind of wondering what I did with my shears. I must have put them away. I also ended up making a crescent wrench out of a little bit of Invar as another tool here. Just so we could move our, number one, this strong box around. And eventually, as we get to more iron, it would be excellent to be able, or to make some more Invar and upgrade that whole thing to a slightly bigger capacity. And you can see we almost killed this set of shears already, so we'll have to work on that over time. but I'm not in desperate need of dirt anymore. Let's see, and let's go stare at our book quickly here. Knock these guys back down so we can start a proper reed farm in a minute. This whole fishing pond is going to go away. Make more room for our processing over here, close to home. Okay, so our book should be up here. Quest book. And what I was after here is I think we can go down, if we try to go down this autonomous activator side, we need emeralds to make this thing. So I don't quite know where we're going to get emeralds from just yet. Other than if we get lucky with like a villager spawner or something, we can go that route. But I think we can go down this other survival line, which means we're going to need a monster spawner, a sifter, and all kinds of shenanigans. Over here's barrels with water, so I think that's totally the way to go. And we can do all the other nifty things. Let's see, where's my hammers at? So we should take all this stuff back with us. I always put my tools away when I go do things. And go make more dirt. Do I have a bucket on me for water? Where's our bucket at? There we go. And I'll put the extra saplings away. Don't particularly need them right now, so let's carry one bucket's worth out there and we'll be able to make an infinite source. And I'm overdue to test the fishing rod, but we'll get there with it all. Let's go collect our next batch of dirt. Ooh, we got some buckets to fill up. You can see what I mean about filling up the buckets with these leaves very quickly. It's a nice way to get dirt. Very nice. Let's see, what else do we got? Oh, that's about all. Oh, we can throw the apple in for now. And I got a garden. I've got tool stations just about everywhere now, intentionally. We'll cut this fence down, I think, because we'll add more room for barrels in between, given time. So we'll have to figure out a way to do lighting here. Perhaps. Can I do it right on top? Right on the sides? Yeah, we'll just do it on the sides for now. Good enough. Alright. And then we can just take what the fencing we got, we'll just run it down one side, and eventually we'll switch over to wall. Oops. Kind of makes the most sense to me. So now over here, we totally wanted to make a reed harvesting area. Which will look a little something like that. We don't need to quite put dirt in the corners because you won't be able to plant the reeds there. And what I'll do is just temporarily grab this bucket of water to make us an infinite source. Closer. And then go put it back straight away. And then next up, we wanted to get some melons to grow. So what I want to do here, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that'll be pumpkins and melons here. Let me get some cobble. I think they can grow onto cobblestone. I'm not 100% positive on that. But it's worth going after right now. Let's get, let's see. We got 2 melon, 2 pumpkin. What else do we got? Carrots excess. Oh, grass. We can make grass, I guess. That's good to know, so we can get the other stuff. Cactus. I know I harvested more of it. Oh, I got just the 2, huh? Let's get our... Oh, and I got more dirt in here for us. Let's go ahead and try and get some more... another bucket of water. We're going to need water. I'm going to need a couple pieces of sand to get a proper cactus farm going here. Thinking like 4 is plenty. Oops. There we go. I mean, all of this stuff will come together in time. So the one thing we're gonna have to do here, I hadn't considered, is let's get those half slabs back up here. I want to put them up here so we don't walk in. One higher even. Like so. And the reason for this is gonna need water for these melons. Let's go ahead and grab us some water. Like so. And we can just put it right here and it'll flow straight away down to infinity and beyond. I'm not quite sure why it's doing that, but I suppose we could curtail that. I would have thought straight down was the closest path. I need more half slabs. Okay then. This is why we got a cobble gen. Here we go. Plenty more to work with. Now we can turn the whole thing into something nice to work with here. Okay. And we're going to need to do it down this side as well, I gather. So now I should be able to do lights like so. Just to make sure we're covered. And 2 more. Better off to have more than enough light than too little. And let's get you back up. Water into here. Into here. And now we need our garden hoe. 2, 3, 5, 6. And we'll do pumpkin, pumpkin, melon, melon. And being that I'm going to want grass, I feel like we should think about making a farm here then. We got a lot more dirt we can work with right now. Any more stuff? Oh, cactus farm as well. Let's get that started. So the cactus farm, we're just going to do, boy, a very simple one. Can I combine these back into... Let me get some regular little cactus, or some slabs over here. Or excuse me, some... regular little cobblestone block. I made an extra hopper. 1. We'll start with 3. 4. Sounds good. I got the hopper and the chest can come in a... Well, let's go with it. Because we'll automate collection of this stuff. case we need it later. And I got my other 2 pieces of cactus there. We don't need a super huge farm. Sugar cane. I've been storing the bit I've been collecting inside of here, so we can plant that as well. Basically, it's going to be nice to get all of our different farms set up, ready to go. Now, let's see. I probably want it to be like about here. Let's go sleep the night off. And we'll have to munch on some food here. It's quite the project to work on. Oh, and we have 4 lives left. So we're doing all right. Now let's think about this. So with the hopper, in fact, no, because I don't want to take a chance at losing the hopper. Everything's precious right now. It's far easier to build stuff up. So we're going to want something on the order of like so. Water's going to flow into there. Boy. Now we're getting dangerous, man. Oh. Cool. Let's put stuff we don't need away right now. I'll keep the bucket on this side. So I need to do... Let me think about this. To get 8 water flow, it can be 1, 2... I'll take the sand too, so that way I can think about placement straight away. So there we go, is that. Okay. So, how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to have to... I guess the proper way to do this is to put another pipe in there, but for now... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I were to put the hopper there... Hang on. Let's rearrange a little. I already lost my mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 would be right. Let's get you here. And for the time being, what I can do is just put the sand there to give me something to place the hopper against. Because that'll just work on the directioning. You see we got the output facing that way. And let's go around with a border here. This is the tricky part coming up. Let's shift click this sucker into place. Okay. And now I can just go from over here and do it to be safe-ish. Okay. Because we'll be messing with water, we gotta be ultra careful with this for a little while. Let's move this one over. So now the other thing we need to do here, to cause the, we need to go one more. So what'll happen is as the cactus grows in, I mean this is just a vanilla cactus farm to be honest. About the only other thing I think we're gonna oh, we might have to back this up once more to work with the water. Yeah. That's okay. Oh, wait, so how is that? So I need the water to go... Let's see. Give me a bucket of water to stare at this for a minute. And to be safe, let's do that for right now. If I put the water against there, it should all flow down. Why didn't it make the curve? What happens if I put the water right here? Huh? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to be in one closer. Needs to go from right there. That's what we needed. Okay. So I need to be in one closer. So to get the most out of my cactus farm, I guess we can only do a two for cactus farm, which might be acceptable for now. Yeah, we'll make it work. Okay, let's knock all of this back out for now. I want to make sure we're set up the way we intend here. Okay. I put this, oh, and we'll need to do that. So if I put the bucket of water here, and I take our 2 cactus and I plant them here, it'll auto-farm cactus for us given time. Let's get some torches on either side of this guy. I don't need it to be that quick of a farm. So I don't know how fast we're going to use cactus, to be fair. But that's a good cactus farm. And because we'll be running right to there, let's just take this down. Okay, next up. We're at the 29-minute mark. We got our cactus, we got our melons, we got our reeds. What else? Grass would be nice. I do think we're going to have to fence it in though, because that might give us a chance at animals later on. Oh, the other thing you'll notice I set up as we make ingots, I've made a redstone clock just to help process all this junk. And it'll do it given time. Let's see. Sand I can smash down, I guess. I'm putting the crushed stuff on the side for now, because I don't want partial nuggets in there if I can avoid it. So we got seeds on the side. I can really use more of these barrels over time, if we can. We'll put the dirt there for now. I'm not in super need of it. Dirt, cobble, sticks do not belong in there. Now, what else do we got? We could really use more chests around and about. Well, let's sleep the night off. In just a second here, we're going to get out our book and we're going to do a couple more tasks here to see what it opens up for us. So, the sifter task was easier. We need to make a sifter. Let's go ahead and do that one. Sifter. What is it fishing at? String, 4 sticks and string. Okay. So we need this, and 2 pieces of wood to make a sifter. Task complete. Now let's try that reward bag. And our heart goes away straight away. Chest for cobblestone. We'll just put it along there for now. And do I get a piece of iron? We can make a book thing. That's what I want to see, is a bookcase. We got so many books taking up our... Oh no, I can do it like that. Perfect. I have some half slabs. Give me a bookcase, please. It'd be just nice to get our books up and out of the way of all the crazy things we got going on here. Oops. So I will want the quest book eventually. Okay, so we unlocked that. Mary had a butcher shop. Wait for a passive mod. Whoa. Man, I wish this interface had a little easier to scroll with. In a different area, create a mob spawner at least 35 blocks away from base. Blah, blah, blah. Rot meat can be compressed into dirt in the barrels. Bone meal is also very useful. Once you have a cow, you can place a bucket of milk in a barrel of water to create slime. If you have not gotten a rubber seed from sifting dirt, you can craft a rubber sapling by combining slime with any other sapling. Oh, so we need a bone and rot. So we definitely need a monster spawner for that path. So we got glowstone. Ooh, ender pearls would be useful for things, and soul sand. Sift sand until you receive ancient spores. Plant these spores near a block of dirt. So we got lots more sifting to do. So either one of those is going to take a bunch of sifting. I say we work on a mob spawner. Wait. Sift dirt? Did I read that the right way? Sift sand. Oh, okay. Well, we'll put it, how about right here? Oh, that's a big item. We need more workshop space. So, the mob spawner's next, I guess. Oh, and we got a rewards bag to work on. Let's put these excess tools into here for now. We're going to need to go building. Oh, and put her... Hold on. We got some funky food. What did I get from that bag? A red herring? Really? That's it? Bunch of junk. What is a red herring? Okie doke. Quest book away, so we don't lose it. And we're gonna need to go building. So, monster spawner and a grass farm for cows. So let's where should we go with this thing, huh? Well, the monster spawner I think can be right around in here. So let me test. We can put one to make it too high, right? A half block. So for a monster spawner, and let me put tools down because we're going to be doing crazy shenanigan stuff here. For right now. Have to food away. So I want to do... Boy. 8 wide. Oh, do I have torches on me? We need some torches if we're going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's going to be my channel right here. This is like one of my favorite ways to do a monster spawner here. I've done lots of these in the past. We're not going to make it too huge. I don't know how far out we need to go, but we'll go out a little ways. With our platform. That's a pretty good size right there. Okay, so now... we're going to want to go... Let me think about this here. I need our pickaxe now. We can always make a new one if we have to. And I need to... I'm going to put the string away and I need to go get some torches because I can't wait till nighttime for that. String should be in here. Torches? Really? I'm kind of wondering what I did with them. We'll make up some sticks for now. Oops. Let's get that into here. Charcoal. Let me make sure we got some more wood cooked up. Ready to go. That'll get us places. Okay, plenty of torches for later on. We'll put some on the side. Never take the full kit and caboodle with you. And with cobblestone, I'm going to need a lot more to finish that thing off. Now, one of the nice things we can do is turn the chest sideways to force it to generate more cobble. Help out our speed. Our sugar cane farm is coming in very nicely. Oh, and I needed to actually put full blocks right here to test if our plants would grow in that way. I forgot about that. So now let's get these half slabs out of there for right now. Let me mark the end here. And that'll be our end spot. So the end, while I counted 8, that was for water. We still need an end wall for the whole thing. Okay, so that'll be a water. That'll be a water. Let's come all the way along here with safety rail for right now. And some torches. Oh, so I need to count, I need to do a little bit more here because we got to figure out the other drop rate. So we got 1, 2, I want the lava blade there. Let's go sleep the night off here. Alright. Can't have stuff spawning right now, but we'll just do a classic lava blade trap. And eventually we'll have a hopper to catch all this stuff. Maybe even our cactus hopper. So now the lava blade will be right there. Which means I'm going to want like 3 blocks back a dump off from 2 blocks or 8 blocks long. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that'll be my dump off right there. Oops, don't do stuff like that. Alright, anyway. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll be right there. Okay? So 2 buckets of water will run the main channel. And I don't want mob. Okay, folks, we're back. Off camera, I did a little bit of figuring out on this monster spawner, and I kind of wanted to finish it with a live setup here. But I've got 2 4x7, 2 sets of 4x7 platforms, and we're going to essentially make a dark room here. For those of you who've been watching me play Minecraft for a while, you know this is one of my favorite monster spawners. Generally, I've gone ginormous with these, but we don't need it to be that quick because we're not doing it like equivalent exchange style at the moment. Resources for stuff, if you will. We just need some of the basics, and we'll collect them as we go. But for right now, what we're absolutely going to need is to get the platform 3 high, close it in, we'll, get the water going momentarily here. And the roof will be kind of the last piece of the whole thing. Because we want to keep it lit up as lit as we can. Until we're 100% ready for monsters. And we'll have to test the water dynamics just a little bit, but it should work pretty straightforward, I think. And I'm kind of waiting to do the last little bits on the edges here until we get everything else in place. We'll need a handful of signs here for this next step. And I'm going to repair our pickaxe because it's getting kind of low. We're lower on flint than I'd care to be, but not terrible. So I can do this plus a piece of flint, and we get half a pickaxe back. Sooner than later, I will be up to whatchamacallit? Some pickaxe that can auto repair. So let's go ahead and make, I don't know. I think signs come in stacks of 3 right at the moment. So that's how we'll do it. There's 6 of them. I don't know how many we're going to need. We'll definitely need 2 for the lava spawner. Or for the lava blade. Oh, maybe 3 each. Can't quite remember how that works. So it'll be something like here and here. Oh, so we're going to want the water to drop down 1. Is that dead space down there? Can I get down any further? Do I want to get daring with a bucket of water? Probably. Let's put stuff away then. If we lose the bucket, we lose the bucket. We can make do with something else for now. I'll need a bucket of... So we're going to do a little lower level cobblestone placement here. Rather than raise up the whole thing once more. Because generally what you want to do... Let's see, that should go... No, stop the madness. Generally what you want the water set up to do is to take us below the desired area. Let's just make sure I can elevator back out of here and I don't get stuck. Oh look, our pickaxe gained juice. Good. And let's put our bucket back away for right now. Save it as long as we can. So now I can kind of go down here and just get a couple layers placed underneath. Let's go get some air. And that might even do the trick, I think. Let's get our pick, our food, our bucket, our hatchet, and go sleep the night off. It's also quite nice because our wheat farm is both of them are almost entirely grown in. That's incredible to me. Remember how we were struggling for food a little while ago? Not no more. A tree farm is about the next best thing we could have, just to give us a nice steady supply of fuel. But we'll get there soon enough. See, the other thing we need to be extraordinarily careful with here, especially at nighttime, is we are building a monster spawner. At any time it could pop unexpectedly on us. So now let's get you at 2 and you at 3. And I think I made the thing right here. So now this is where I gotta be really careful for a minute. I think we can break that out now. And in fact, oops, let's take full advantage of the double layer I built and just put it down there in case later we need something out of it. And over into there. We're totally going to have to change that bit of the platform out here. Just because I don't want items dropping off the edge. Let's get rid of this for a minute. And this will be the last piece, I think, right here. If I do that, now the monsters have to... Where's our signs? Let's think about... I always got to spend some time thinking about this, folks. It takes me a little bit because water, you got to pre-think water dynamics and lava dynamics and all of that stuff. So our blade will be there. And like so, and like so. And we want the monsters to drop down here and stop. Oh, so we're going to need to do this yet. And take them two out so we don't lose the items. And actually, we don't even need the signs there. That'll just be a stone wall. So that'll hold our lava into place. Last thing we probably got to do is get water into there. This will take a couple of trips to do everything. We're going to test from the top angle first. So back here should be exactly 8 when a monster jumps into there. They will go flowing straight away down. So we're going to have to run back and forth a few more times here. I'd like to get this up and running before the end of the episode. So we're making a lot of progress on resource gathering. And every one of these should do the same thing. All this jumping isn't so good for our health, but we got a whole wheat farm grown in, so I will make up a bunch of bread for before next episode. Just to make sure we're all stocked up everywhere. And I might even put emergency rations around the base. Because as we get bigger and bigger and bigger with base, if I run out of food at the one end, that could be very dangerous. For right now, let's just put a bridge across here. So it's easier to navigate. Hey, my water vanished. Boo. This is where it'd be nice if we had a bit of extra iron. A second bucket, but we can live without it for now. I could do the clay bucket thing, but I'm less interested in that. There we go. Here we go. And I'm waiting to see if our pumpkins and stuff actually grow in on that particular piece of cobblestone, or do I have to put dirt there? I cannot remember, to be honest. And let me see. So we got water in all of those. Oops, not there. Right here. So all these flow monsters exactly to the edge and we'll dump them off. We might get some weird dynamics with the backwater here. We'll see. We'll test it out in just a minute. But what should happen now So with that sitting back here, it should cause it to flow all the way down and stop right pretty much at the lava blade. So then the monsters just sit there with fire in their brains. Oh, you know, I actually want that drop off to be back one more if we can. Dangerous spot. Oh, Nelly. Nelly, Nelly, Nelly. Let's see if we can back up one here. Really dangerous spot. Okay. So that'll force that to work nicely for us. Come on. So now all of this should come right to the edge with our loot. And we can do some stone whatchamajiggies there. Or not some stone, but some wooden pressure plates there just to allow us to jump in and out a little easier. And the whole reason I'm doing this, let's knock that one out. So all of this water should be flowing straight to the end. Let's, let me see if I got a couple extra wooden things over here. Should just be able to do a couple of pressure plates right at the end. For now, until we got something that can actually collect the loot. And that torch should come onto there. There we go. Perfect. Last but not least, we need a bunch of cobblestone. Let's put our, for jump building. Let's put the rest of our stuff that we don't need. I'm totally going to need torches at the top of that to light up the whole roof area. Let me go get a bunch of cobblestone from our cobble gen, just to make sure we can finish building all the way up. And maybe we'll have some handful more things before the day is out. Yeah, a monster spawner. So now, one of the tricks with these, and in fact, let me get the torches out of here now while it's easy. And we got to make sure all of our bridging is disconnected to prevent backloggage. One of the big tricks with these monster spawners is, see how we're too high? We want to make sure we're at least 3 high before we put the roof on. I've found that to be about the best personally. So here we go. And that's why I already pre-built 2 high. Oh. And the whole reason we're not putting the cover on just yet is we need to get the lava blade in. Actually, we need to have the lava blade in before we put the cover on. So that way the monsters start dying as they spawn. So by the time the monsters come down there, I don't want them jumping anyplace else. Right now. Oh, look at all that stuff we broke off of there. So I need to fix the pickaxe once more. And here's where our lava blade's gonna go. So we are at the point where that has to happen. Actually, let's do this with glass because it's kind of fun to watch, believe it or not. I will waste some sand on this. In fact, it might even be nice to do it with clear glass if we got it. You know what? Let me use one of these hammers up. And just make it up quickly. And being that it's nighttime, we're going to sleep the night off. Where'd that gravel go? So, yeah, that is one of the actual other things I did do off camera earlier. Was to go ahead and get, oh, that aluminum brass is causing me grief. Molten aluminum brass is stuck in the thing. Well, let's take that out for a minute. I'm sorry. I don't want to have it messing us up. Until all the ingots are out. So I'll make a little bit more clear glass than what we need. Because it's nice stuff to have, and we could actually do well by putting a window in our base. And we need 2 more. Here we go. And because it's in sets of 9, I can do 8 more pieces. 4, 5. We're gonna do it, we might as well do it the right way. Oh, and I miscounted totally, huh? So here's one of those cases where I had an extra ingot worth in there that I've been trying to get rid of forever. And I don't know where the thing just went. Whew. Can't afford to lose stuff right now. I might even I'm going to consider breaking out the controller here in a minute. Just to force that to reset. All these extra ingots, though, are nice. Yeah. Okay, let's get that guy out of here. Get you out. Bust this. And force a reset to get rid of that aluminum brass, whatever was in there. And we'll put in the clear glass. And we'll put this stuff on the side for right now. I don't need the ingots to be auto-made if I can't get them to work just right. Just wait for that to melt down. I only need 4 pieces. Actually, we can use this guy to our advantage. While we're waiting, let me go get our bucket because I'm going to need... Let me heat up cobble. I'm going to need lava if we don't have it. I completely need that before we get the roof put on. And by the time we get back, maybe I'll actually have enough of the material, or enough of the clear glass to finish the project. So, yeah, let's take this out because we could do it faster ourselves. For 4 of them. You see, when you right-click it as a person, it actually fills up the whole thing. When you use the redstone pulser, it only fills it up and gets worth at a time. For clear glass, which is odd. Or for basin blocks. So there's 3. And we'll have 4 in just a minute, and then I'll put this thing back onto there. Then I don't care how slow it goes once we got what we want. Let's go get our bucket of lava. And now we start playing with the dangerous stuff. And it's actually quite good that we built this out over cobblestone so we don't inadvertently cause a fire. So now I should be able to put like so. And if I did my homework the right way, I can put that in here and it'll run straight across to this side. We can do that. Now we can actually finish the roof as we get ready for it. Now, it occurs to me, the other thing I should probably make sure we do have a way down here. Because this is going to get filled in dangerous-like. Let's just go ahead and do it right now. So we're going to need that. And probably one more safety level up there. Just enough to get us up to the roof level. Like so. And now we want to start filling it in from the front. Oops. Now the one thing we got to be extra cautious about here is that the mobs can snipe us as we do this. Cause heart damage and all kinds of other shenanigans. If they do happen to spawn under there. Now, one of my favorite ways to do this as of recent is with the drawbridges. That's quite a handy method for this. Because you can make a removable roof at that point. And we might do that at some point. If we get enough materials to do so. That way we can kind of shut off the monster spawner when it's not needed. To some degree. Here we go. Building the whole thing out. To be fair, it does take a good bit to get it going the right way. There we go. We don't want to be anywhere near the edges when we're building this roof in. Still feels like it's kind of bright in there. We'll take a peek through our stairwell in a little while. In a moment or 10. Oh, let's see. Now we want to definitely put an F7 up here because I'm sure we're over the top with spawnability up here. And being that it's getting to be nighttime, we totally need to prevent that. And let's see how we done did. And let me go ahead and sleep through the nighttime here. Just so we take mob spawning away from all the other places in our world. This is one of those dangerous moments because we got lots of places they can spawn. So now they should be able to spawn over there, and we can trigger aggro through a couple of methods. Let's just go take a peek, like about here maybe. See how it's all nice and good and red in there? I can even hear them doing their shenanigans already. There we go. And there's the pieces we needed actually for the turn-in, I think. Let's go get our book. Sometimes the loot will pop up and get burnt, but not terrible. A very, very, very simple mob spawner. But it'll give us access to more stuff. Let me put the excess cobblestone away. Save our cobble gen from working a little too hard. That doesn't need to go in there. Let's see. What did we need? Again, anyone pay attention? So for the mob drops, we needed 10 bones and 10 rotten flesh. Let's go get that in a hurry, shall we? And what would be nice is if we have enough to make a couple vacuum hoppers, or a hopper between this episode and next. There we go. We'll keep the tally going here. It's actually a fairly efficient design, it's looking like. Oh, 7 and 5. What is that guy? We got a peck forager, really? Huh! Wonder what they drop. We're in a magic biome somewhere here? That's kind of awesome, to be honest. Yeah, look at that. Magical forest right here. So we got a chance of getting a mana beans. Huh! I got lucky with that one. Alright, we need to walk away from it to let it go. And for that, we can actually go around and harvest all of our wheat right now. While we're waiting. So we got a fair amount of it ready. Might as well let it grow in. This is where I would totally love a magnet. I was watching Watching one of my old playthroughs and forgot about the magnet that I had made. I looked and it was on here, but we're nowhere near being able to make it. Ooh, don't want to eat the bread just yet. We want to collect all the wheat and see how much we can make up. We're starting to get to that point where we're very ahead on things. And the other thing I should probably consider doing here is making sure that we've got dirt at our melon patches, because they should have grown in by now, I think. Or I feel like, anyway. Let's go check on our mob spawner. What? Oh, we got a creeper. Oh, look at all of them coming down here. Working like a champ. Well, it looks like zombie flesh is the winner. We're getting gunpowder though too, which is nice. 4 more bones, and we can turn this quest in, I think, huh? 10 rotten flesh, 10 bones. 60% of the way, and we get a flight potion, quarter a heart, a safari net to capture something. I might actually consider using that for a peck villager if we find one. And let's get our wheat cooked up here, since we gotta wait anyway. We did exceptionally well on bread. I think we're good on food for a long time. I will put a bunch of this on the side. Oops. To be cooked as we go. Let's see. Seeds can go up to here. Carrots, we'll put some excess carrots in our seed chest, because why not? I got those grass seeds we got to work on next time. Gunpowder can go there. Potatoes I do not have stored anywhere yet. Charcoal I think I was making up. Oops. And we'll put the bread in to be cooked down. I'll put some charcoal on the side for later. Let's go check on the bone situation. And the last piece I promised I was going to check out, let's go do it quickly, is the fishing thing. Straight up and down. Since we're waiting on stuff to die there anyhow, we'll give this a whirl quickly. So now I got my 1 block I can stand in here. I'm not sure why the bucket messed up like that. Feel like our water system derped. I don't know why. Do we got something I can use on here to straighten this out? What in the world? Let me get some cobblestone to straighten things out here. Now we got plenty for next time. So I don't know what happened. I don't know why I have flowing water. I shouldn't. And let's take these out. So it must be a underwater thing that's messing with me. Okay. Let's back it up once more. I think somewhere along the line the water messed up. Okay. This is the kind of stuff that causes death very quickly. Okay. So now I need a bucket of water. Let me think about this. Need to make sure we got one down there. Then I need one here. Then I know we're in good shape. I preferred to have my waterfall, to collect all of this. Alright, anyway. Straight up and down in the water. We could probably test that out at our other farm here. After we sleep the night off. Maybe in our sugarcane farm. You can hear all the monsters dying from way over here. Huh? Let the excess zombie flesh into the barrel. Oh, look, an Enderman stealing cactus from somewhere. Oh, I don't even have a sword to attack him with. What's your damage? 3? Where's my hatchet at? Your damage is 4. This could be dangerous. Wow. That's very dangerous. Huh. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Wow. Quiet. Let's manually submit that while we can. I don't know if I got any more in here I gotta mess with. Come on, buddy. Where'd you go? Holy Enderman's wandering around. Yeah, that's right, I'm looking at you. Come on. Alright, so we got a kind of sort of dangerous platform here. I'm definitely going to have to make up a sword next episode. And I think our bed is going to have a too high safety spot in it, where I can walk away for a little bit. Just 'cause. Anyway, folks, thank you, and we'll chat next time.